Hey everyone, come on in. Come on in. Thanks for joining me today. As always, before we get started, make yourself comfortable. Grab that steaming cup of coffee or hot cup of tea with a smidgen of honey to soothe your non COVID throat, hopefully. And get a snack. Maybe it's a nice bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich if it's in the morning time with some hash browns. Or if you're at lunch, you could still do a BLT and still get your bacon fix. And while you're having your fix, subscribe so you'll get your daily toy fix. It's as important as your bacon fix. With that out of the way, this is a different background. Don't get too used to it because I don't know if I'm going to maintain it. So for what's his name, Euro Ultra Euro 7, who's always complaining about, don't do it on the floor, man. I happen to have some stuff I swapped out for, so it's actually more convenient to sit at my desk and film this stuff here. So now, as far as demoing the toys, that's going to be a little more difficult. So I just don't have as much room here. However, this top here is a nice friction base. It's a lot stickier, so it would be a little more useful for the friction action. But this desk is brand new and was very expensive, and I don't want to muck it up, and I don't want to put streaks on it. So there's a lot of things at play. But anyway, we'll see. And at the end of the video, you tell me if you kind of like this setup. But like I said, it would be more limited. I'm going to try to do a few videos today, and I'll post them sporadically. We usually post one video a day here, so we'll see if it's something that occasionally I'll change it up, But anyway, so what do we have here? Well, this is a very, very, very rare German saucer. I bet you don't hear that too often. A German tin flying saucer. And it was made by Technofix. As you know, Technofix made one of the most beautiful space toys ever, the Terraloon. So they thankfully didn't stop there, although they didn't make too many toys, unfortunately. And this is, I don't have the box. I know a couple of people that do. I should have probably tried to pull up a box. But, the one good thing is that in this setup, I can kind of lean over wherever my computer is, maybe, and look it up. But I don't want to have a lot of dead air time. So, and I don't know how much the box would add. So this is a friction piece, and without having a box, it actually makes it easier. So let's check it out. It's a very unique style. And one of the things I tell you always, when we see some of these things, like the spaceship designs from Star Wars or Star Trek or wherever, sci-fi movies, I'm telling you, they cribbed a lot of this stuff, not only from the B sci-fi movies and some of the classics too, but from these toys. I mean, look at this. This is so beautiful. Now, it has these wickedly cool, I know some people think they're astronauts. I think they're very robotic. Look at that. I think if it wasn't for the breather tube, I would almost say they are robots, but they could be aliens based on those incredibly round heads. But some people say they're just regular old astronauts. Let's see here. Now, look at that. Now, why would an astronaut have a claw? That is clearly a robot. So I'm going to commit to the fact that these are, yes, robots. They're not clawed astronauts, which makes this the robot-laden flying saucer from Technofix. And we'll confirm the claw over there on this side. And look, I feel like he's staring at us, right? He's like, what the hell are you looking at, huh? Huh? We're going to conquer your planet, buddy. Don't look at me like that. Look at that. Anyway, so you have some very cool reds, yellows, blues, the white kind of lightning bolt stripe will pan back out. Now, this top here, I've been told, is usually missing. And this is your red gel, which probably had a sparking effect. And although it says GE and 279, I don't think that was General Electric. But who knows? And what does that say? Marquee Technofix. I'm thinking Marquee would be their way of saying the brand, right? It's all about the brand. I do like this combination of striking colors and very cool design. It's just not your typical saucer, because when we look at flying saucers, we just think of them domed and round. This doesn't even have rivets, which makes it more like that hyperspace jumping cool vehicle that might have actually worked. So what's the bottom look like? Kind of simple, and then look, very easy to read. DGM GE-279, made in Western Germany. Because remember, that was when there was two Germanys during the Soviet Union. And the Eastern Bloc and the Western Bloc. I think it's very, very beautiful design. So I'll have to at some point, you guys can kind of Google it too, and see the box. See what the box looks like. Hopefully it doesn't look too good. Why do I say that? Because I don't have it. If it looks really kick-ass, I'd be like very sad. And I don't want to be sad. So let's rev it up. That's it. See, like that's the problem with having limited. Very strong. I can rev it this way. I can even rev it to come forward towards the camera. Ta-da! One last time, just to. Anyway, my friends, that is your beautiful Technofix. I'm going to call it the robot saucer. Whoops, how did that happen? Anyway, please let me know what you think of this. I think it's a very, very cool design. Wow. See what happens when you leave the comfort of your floor? There. Are you going to stay there, camera? So I need to know a couple things. Do you like the setup up here? I have a couple more static toys that I don't really need to run. I know I could cut, right? I could cut the video and kind of put it on the floor. But, this one really just, what's it going to do? Like, it's not going to really travel anywhere. But if you like this kind of setup, let me know in the comments. And let me know what you think of this toy. Is it a cool toy? I haven't seen too many of them. And if you do like this, don't forget, please thumb up the video. And if you're a lurker or just joined us, please subscribe. I know we show at the moment, and of course, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but we show 600 subscribers, woo, which is a nice achievement. And on BitChute also 40, woo, 41. But on the tube, it tends to fluctuate, so it might drop down. So I'm not like celebrating quite yet, because then you wake up the next day and it's $5.99, $5.98. So you got to wait till it solidifies. But it's still trending up, which is good, better than trending down. So with that, thanks as always for your time. I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to leave a remark and thumb it up, as I mentioned. And with that, thanks again, and I will talk to you later.